First off, I just want to go ahead and warn you that this particular episode of Active Today is going to be just a little bit on the gory side. So if you're squeamish, this might not be the episode for you. It's nothing really terrible, just you know, needles and stuff like that. So on that side note, actually, just want to take a moment to just say, man, isn't biology just amazing? And the way that God created the human body, absolutely incredible. It really just boggles the mind. Anyway, on that note, there you go.
Medic!
So I feel like this is the moment where it's like I've been skydiving lately. Like I jumped out of an airplane and everything's nuts, everything's nuts, everything's nuts. I mean, I'm getting all this stuff ready, I'm doing this, people want to see me, I'm saying my goodbyes, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. And I get to this time of preparation, this time where I'm tasked out to relearn what I know from my medical knowledge, and it feels like I just yanked on the ripcord, and it's that in between time before you've actually begun coasting on your parachute, that drop, that second where you're like, whoa, I can now see it all. I can see what I couldn't see before. I can actually examine the horizon, and it feels like right now it's that time for me. It's that time where I examine the horizon, where I figure out, God, what is it that you want to do?
Medic!
But instead, I draw closer through this time. So I pray.
Time of preparation. For me, at this point, is a time where I get to sharpen up on all my medical skills. I get to relearn a lot of the different stuff I already knew. I learned how to push drugs, I learned how to do IVs, I learned how to intubate, and I learned how to prepare for different kind of psychological situations I'm going to face when soldiers have questions or when things go wrong at home. And generally I'm the first person that they come to talk to. So this is a time where I get to prepare for all of that.
Medic!
Clouds that may loom, but because you are much greater than the pain. You made a way for me, suffering your destiny. So tell me, what's a little rain? So is the Lord God Almighty. Is the Lord God Almighty. And I forever sing, holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty.
it's also a time where I set myself up spiritually, where I've got to figure out what am I going to do for the next year? How am I going to maintain my faith? I'm not going to have all the people that I normally am used to having to hold me up. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be alone. I'm not going to have a good church, more than likely. So how can I set myself up for success? How can I set myself up to not go bust? Because I know that the challenge is there. That's what the time of preparation is all about.
Medic!
So here we are, sitting at this moment, and a lot of people have asked me, Bobby, are you scared? Aren't you scared? And in all honesty, I mean, like they give me this look like, you know, how you doing? Like I'm supposed to all of a sudden break down. But really, in all honesty, I'm not scared. And the reason for that is, I see this moment, this time of preparation. I have this view right now where I can see that this is a moment in history. I'm standing at the edge, waiting to jump, waiting to get to watch God move, waiting to get to watch God. Last time I went on this deployment, it changed my whole life. It changed everything about the way that I am and the way that I function, the way that I understand people. So here I am again, on the edge of another deployment, sitting at the edge of history in my life. And this time I get to watch and pay attention as God flexes His power. So when people ask, are you scared? I mean, honestly, the true and real answer is no. I'm really excited. I'm excited to get to watch God move in my life. So this poses a question for you. What kind of period of time are you in? Are you in a period of time where you're doing? Or are you in a period of time of preparation? Where you get to set up, get prepared, and look and watch God move in your life. The time of preparation is an awesome time. So I would challenge you. I would challenge you, if you're in one of those times, set yourself up. Get excited to watch God move in your life.
Cool. Alright. Combat medic training 2008-0712. Dr. Kirk Flash Wilson, inserting a nasal pharyngeal airway into specialist assessment. Take one. Take one. Measured. Lube. Surgery jar.
Yeah, cut that
Notice the smile. Eventually finds out it's going in his nose. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Keep swallowing. And the nasal pharyngeal airway is inserted. This way, if the patient goes unconscious, please to maintain an airway.
like a champ.
Look his hand. Watch his hands. They come.
We're looking for boogers.